Alright, so we've made it this far, and we have a nice terminal knot. Spanish ring knot is what it looks like, which is also a gaucho knot. Now we're going to seize 8 strands on this side, and then 8 on this side, all the same color. And this is going to make it easier to learn the pattern. So before you start, you're going to want to try and drape the strands over like that to try and keep them as straight as possible on both sides. Good. This is the pattern that we're going to be following. And there's going to be an easy way to remember this, and that's to always remember 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So if you can count backwards, you got the first rule. The second rule is that 2 is always going to be over 2. Let's get started. So the first one we take is this one. And I go under 3, 3, over 3, and under 2. Then take this guy and go over 2, under 3, over 3. Take that one and go under 3, under 1, over 3, under 3, over 1. And then while you're building this braid, look at my finger. It is supporting it through, and it's going to help build the braid a little neater, because we're working with 16 strands here. Take this guy, and then I'm going to switch fingers. And go under 3, over 3, under 2. Now the over 2 is over. You're going to start seeing the pattern form. You take those 2 that it goes over and slightly move it to make room for the traveling strand to go over, under 3, over 3. You can then switch fingers again and slightly pull each one. Don't go too tight. You're going to dress it as we go. And I know we left off because I'm looking at the strands, and that's the over 2 right there. So I'm going to take this guy and go under 1, over 3, under 3, over 1. And we can start seeing the pattern forming, and we're just going to continue that. 3, over 3, under 2. Since this is the under 3, we know the over 2 is coming from this side. Over 2, under 3, over 3. This one goes under 1, over 3, under 3, over 1. And we're just going to continue that pattern over and over again until you reach your desired length. Time to give it a little dressing. Don't pull too tight. I mean, if you do, it's fine, but try to avoid that. Still maintaining your index finger as support. Now, if you think you're getting lost, there's a simple way to make sure that you're doing it right. So we went under 3 with this strand right here, so we know this is going to be the over 2. Now that over 2 here, and then under 3, and then over 3. Now since we went over, under, over, we're going to see the opposite. Under, over, under. Over 2, under 3, over 3. Under 2, over 3, under 3. Continue. And it's going to, there's probably a better way to start this, but I'm not doing that. This is a good stopping point. Just continued the pattern.